Hey everyone, and welcome to SideGen Unfiltered. Today we have a few topics that I want to discuss with you guys that kind of like screamed out at me today when I was going through some gaming articles. But before we get into that, let's see if we can get this video 100 likes. Don't forget to share it, and always try to hit that subscribe button. We're trying to get at least 100 subscribers, so please help and support us. All right, now furthermore, getting into this. Apparently, yesterday, Belgium's Gaming Commission um, declared that EA's loot boxes in video games are a form of gambling, and said that it would take the matter to Europe in pursuit of a ban against them. But interested in the opposition, the randomly filled digital boxes is gaining traction in the United States also. U.S. Representative Chris Lee of Hawaii posted a video on YouTube, and I'll put that link in the description, where he calls the future protections of kids, youth, and everyone when it comes to the spread of predatory practices in online gaming. The video specifically addresses Star Wars Battlefront 2 and EA, the game that pushed loot box controversy, what they considered off the cliff. The title, for one thing, it highlights of the EA predatory behavior announcement. And in case there was any doubt of how he feels about it, Lee describes the game as a Star Wars themed online casino designed to lure kids into spending money. He claims that it is a trap, and he shows off his Star Wars bona fides. This is something that we need to address to ensure that particularly kids who are underage and who are not psychologically and emotionally mature enough to be able to understand gambling. I, for one, personally agree. And he also stated, this is why gambling is prohibited to people under the age of 21, and are protected from being trapped into these cycles, which have compelled many folks to spend thousands upon thousands of dollars in gaming fees online and in casinos. I personally, my personal thought upon this is I am fully with this. I am highly against the loot boxes and the really scummy practices that EA has been doing lately, and especially with Star Wars Battlefront 2. Now, I played in the Battlefront 2 beta, and I can tell you firsthand that yes, the loot boxes were an issue. And the moment the beta came out, you were seeing YouTube videos, people talking about what the hell they were doing, and EA even went so far even to do it in the new Need for Speed Payback also. It seems that they release a good game to gain our trust every couple of years. And then after those couple years, they seem to backtrack and redesign their scummy behavior once again. But it's not only EA. A lot of developers are doing these microtransactions and loot box type thing. And not for nothing, but this practice has to stop. Let alone, I honestly do consider it online gambling too, because it's essentially that's what it is. I mean, you're spending real world money or in game money for a randomized in game object. I mean, if that doesn't really call out gambling itself, I really don't know what is. But if you went to the casino, dropped $5 into a slot machine in hopes that you get something good, isn't that gambling? Casinos have been making money on it for years. So why would this be any different? What makes this legal for underage kids to be doing? It doesn't. Not by any shape or form. And apparently in the article also states, and I have to mention, and this was written by PC Gamer, and I think the original story was investigated by Kotaku. So, hat tip for that one, and thank you for the information, by the way. Um, that the U.S. they're in the middle of writing a U.S. legislation to permanently stop this. And I, for one, am if there is a bill that needs to be signed and show in lieu of supporters, I will definitely sign that. I mean, I'm curious though too. I mean, how do you guys feel about this loot box thing, especially with Star Wars and stuff like that that's been going on? Because you're seeing a lot of these articles um, popping up in Google News and a lot of the gaming news articles too, all talking about in mentioning specifically EA and Star Wars Battlefront 2, because I guess EA kind of went balls to the wall with this one. I mean, personally, I just think it's wrong. I mean, how come companies, especially with microtransactions, they can't be more like CD Projekt Red, for example, who made it their mission to out DRM and microtransactions? I just wish more companies could be like them in lieu of their gaming standards. Let alone they have their own controversy. I understand that, but as a company itself and how they develop their games and what they offer their fans and gamers and stuff like that, I mean, their opinion and their approach to it, I think, are specifically on point. They're only charging you for full-on expansion packs. Anything else is free, and they still make tons and tons and tons of money because they're giving you a quality product. I don't know. It's just my thought about this. Seriously though, I would like to know what you guys think. Please leave your comments. Um, please leave your ideas and what you think in the comments below. I'd be very curious to read them. I definitely want to hear what your guys' take is on this. Um, so, I don't know. I was going through the news this morning and it kind of popped out at me, and I figured I'd try to make a video talking about this. Considering this is definitely a hot topic that does need to be addressed, and let's see where this goes. And hopefully they do outlaw this, because I am not for what EA's been doing. I mean, I'm at the point where I won't buy an EA game in the first place anymore, just because of their shitty business practices. And I really hope you guys don't either. I mean, these guys don't need support. Anyways, that's all I want to talk about for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, please leave a comment in the section below. I will leave a link to the video description of the the representative Chris Lee, and his statement about all this stuff. And definitely check us out. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel for more content. Be on the lookout for more SideGen Unfiltered, for more gaming news and articles that kind of screams out. I'm kind of venting about all this stuff here. That's what this whole segment is about. So, also check us out at our Twitch channel for all our Let's Play and live streams at twitch.tv/SideGenGaming. And like I said, give us a like, give us a share. Well, could definitely use some support, man. Alright, and we will talk to you and see you guys next time.